3, 2, 1. Hello.
Yo, what's going on?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Yeah, what's everybody doing today?
Pretty good, pretty good. How about yourself? Well, no, never mind. Not you. Michael, what's going on, my
The
guy?
guest star. Hey, I'm the
Yes,
guest
sir,
now.
the guest
Not me.
star.
Hey, I'm doing pretty good. I'm still kind of recovering from yesterday. I'm not gonna lie, yesterday was a lot, but we're here to talk to Heritage. Just shoot the stuff. So it's good to be back to the All Out podcast. We got the legit setup this time. We're ready.
Yes, sir. We're improving. We've improved from the last.
I'm about to say
time
you guys
we
are
were.
improving. We got the video this time. You guys are almost to 250 followers. Like it's growing.
Yes, sir.
Last 2 days, his followers have shot up. It's getting legit.
Yes, sir. They definitely shouts out. I mean, the followers are shouting up the past 2 days. Shouts out to you and Glenn. You guys had an awesome. It looks like a very, very awesome weekend. The Heritage. I'm definitely dying to know all about it. Glenn. Now we can talk. What's up, my guy? How you doing?
Hey, I'm here. Good. Thanks.
Yes,
Hey, Glenn.
sir.
Never was there for a sec. Oh, hi, Mike. How you doing? Good to see you, buddy. All right. No, we're good. We're good. Good to have one of the original guys back. One of our first special guests back on the show. And one of the OGs. There we go.
Mount Rushmore.
On the Mount Rushmore of All Out podcast. Back. Glad to have you again. Yeah, it's good. Welcome to episode 95. We have 5 more until the 100th episode. Getting there.
Dude, you guys got to do something crazy for that.
Oh yeah. No, we got.
Do you guys have any sort of
works.
ideas? I don't know what you guys can and can't say.
I know for a
100th
fact
episode.
we'll probably definitely have that in person. Have that the 100th episode in person.
Yeah.
Probably after one of our games or something like that. But yeah, we definitely do. We definitely do need to have something pretty legendary for the 100th episode.
Yeah, I think the 100th episode, you guys should be mic'd up during the game and have like someone doing this, recording you guys while you guys are mic'd up.
That's pretty good.
I think that'd be a dope
Talking.
idea.
You guys are just
That's actually pretty good. I'm
talking.
not gonna lie.
Yeah, no. Listen,
Thanks.
us being mic'd up would definitely result in some bad content from my behalf because I'm gonna be saying a lot of dumb stuff. So
We're gonna need to get the bleep. We're gonna need the bleep button a lot.
yeah,
More
that's
fun.
half
Like
of
me
my
when I played
conversation is gonna
2K.
be bleep.
Yeah, you playing 2K. Just I'm
You
trying to make
played
the edits
2K
for that
every
video.
second all you hear.
Every 30 seconds, just beep.
This is him and his finger hitting the beat button. Oh, because I played 2K, I'm a whole different person.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I played. Yeah, when I get to playing 2K, yeah.
It's definitely.
I'm about to say, we got to run some
sometimes I get
2K.
ready.
Definitely.
Oh, word. That definitely sounds like a plan. For those who don't know, you're looking at the Rodman, Jordan, Pippen trio right here for the upcoming season for Hilton Heads Men's League. We're gonna be dominating, trying to get some revenge from last year, and hopefully
sour
legit this year.
last year. Definitely sour last year.
Who's who?
Am
you
I
said?
Rodman? Am I Rodman?
You're definitely Rodman. We'll debate. Me and him will debate who's Jordan or Pippen. That's a compliment too, because I mean it's tough as hell to score.
Yeah,
on
no,
you.
definitely.
It's tough as hell to
Rodman.
score on you, and you're not out rebounding, Michael. You're just
So
not
I'm about to say
doing
them
it. You're not
rebounds.
getting
It ain't happening.
I mean, it's near impossible.
But no, I'm excited though. Well, I was gonna say I recruited this guy from my class. Bro, he's like 6'7". Bro's tall as
Definitely.
So
will.
it's gonna
Definitely
be- we're
gonna
gonna
throw
be
him a
legit.
lob or two.
Oh my god, yeah.
I was saying, you better be able to
big dude.
jump. No, he's a big dude.
Yeah.
But no, I'm excited. I was a cameraman yesterday at the Heritage. You saw my work on the All Out podcast.
Yes, big shouts out to
Thank you,
Michael here. Any video you saw from the Heritage, he was on cameraman duty. So big shouts out to
Hey,
him.
he should hire me.
We're gonna put you on the payroll that we don't, the payroll that we don't make. We don't monetize off of, but
Avery's on the payroll, I heard.
Avery has actually got his first. Yeah, he got his first ever. He came up to me.
His commission check.
Yeah, his commission. He's always asking me for money all the time. So I'm just saying, hey, you want to make money, earn it. Every follower you get, I give you $1. So him being 12 years old, he'll take anything. Any money is good money. So we kind of got a good deal. But hey, we got one right now from him. So Hopefully.
Hey, that's good. And hey, you saw my mom. Hey, my mom followed. She wanted to hop on the
She
hop on
did.
the
I saw
podcast.
that. I was like, all right, Miss Angela. All right. There we go.
Yeah, Miss
I
Angela
like the
said she
support.
came upstairs, and I was like, "I'll call you back. Maybe you can hop on the mic for a minute."
Hey, yo, that'd be top notch. We can talk a little bit basketball, or shoot, even maybe a Mother's Day thing, Mother's Day episode. That would be.
Yeah, that'd be.
Yeah, that would
Get
be.
all the
What
moms
are they
on
going
it.
to talk about?
Gee.
Yeah, that'd be an interesting one.
My mom has a crush on JT Realmuto. She could talk about that for a little bit, but I mean, other than that, don't really have any type of content. Mike did lost his camera for a little bit. That's good. Yeah. Anyway, Heritage was a big thing yesterday. A lot of fun. On coverage, as you can see, we were live in the action, which was great. So Mike, you know, being in the scene, seeing the first-hand videoing and actually the match itself, what was your? Give me some of your best stories. Although I'm pretty aware for most of them, but give the people some of your best stories yesterday. What was?
All right.
What'd you like to say?
I think one of the funniest parts is whenever we first got there, and like I don't know how much of this I can say on camera, but might as well just go for it. Yeah. All right. Anyways, so we pull up to the actual like place and we start walking, and there's this tent, and it has they're like selling turf, like they're like turf guys, and they have the putting stuff. And Glenn was like, "Can I get a hit?" And the guy's like, "Yeah, go ahead." So he starts putting, and then we, excuse me, mentioned that we have a podcast, and you know, and I was like, "Yeah, this podcast, it's really popping off." Instead of hundreds, I said thousands on accident. I was like, these guys have a few thousand followers, and then the guy was like, "You got to take a picture in front of our logo, like promote us." And I was like, "Yeah, sure." So Glenn did. That's when we took all the videos and stuff, and they were giving us free drinks and food and all this. Like they were like giving us all this stuff because we thought, and they were like, "These guys are famous." So I got us in, and they promoted barbecue sauce. Then so had some 12-year-old shoot about his company, which was cool. I mean, the kid was a nice kid and all, but not.
He poured us draft beer, so he's cool by me, in my book.
Oh, I didn't know if we could mention that part. Yeah, the 12-year-old was pouring up.
Yeah, we can definitely mention that part. That was yeah. We're putting, and then all of a sudden, all I just hear is, "Hey, you want a beer?" And then Michael starts talking about the podcast. He was smooth with it too. That was very clutch. He was like, "Oh my god, yeah, take this here, promote it, take the barbecue sauce. It's great." And I had no idea what was going on. I thought he was just mentioning the podcast. I didn't know how popular he made it seem. But hey,
I like that guy.
He's a good PR guy. I like it.
Nah,
I like that guy.
I was about to say he's got us. But no, I mean, other than that, I mean, Heritage was like, if I'm gonna be completely honest, it's a golf tournament, but I didn't watch that much golf. Like I watched like 3 or 4 holes. That was about it. Heritage is not the golf.
Yeah, it sounded like you guys had a good time out there. It sounded like golf was just going on in the background. You guys were just too busy getting into it.
Exactly, golf was just there.
Right, exactly. You guys just were happy to be around some holes, guys, golfing and stuff.
Did Avery tell you, Glenn, about his Air Forces?
No, what happened?
So he took off his Air Forces, and a bunch of golf players signed it. He got signatures from like Jordan Spieth and a few other big time golfers. Yeah.
How did he pull that off? When he was in the clubhouse?
I don't know. I came home. No, they were like, where like the putting is. So I guess they were walking, and there's a kid zone, and Avery took off his shoe, and all these golfers signed a shoe. Like it's pretty legit. Like this shoe has like 10 or 12 signatures on it.
I can't. I don't know how Avery pulls this off.
He was like, I almost
crap.
got John. He's like, I almost got John wrong, but Jordan Spieth's right here, and I'm like, it's like one of the most famous golfers in the world. But all right,
yeah, holy crap!
Tell him to never touch that shoe. Put it in like one of those glass boxes.
Put it in a case.
Right, like never touch that again.
If that ever hits his feet again, you have full permission to break both his knees.
Hey, imagine like tomorrow he pulls up school with the Air Forces on.
Go outside and recess.
Yeah.
He starts. Not at all.
He's like, hey, can we go hiking? Yeah, let me just put these on real quick.
You put on forces.
What are you doing?
No,
Oh my
yeah,
god, that
not
is.
at all.
He's definitely got a box set. That's intense. Oh my
Nah,
god.
it was pretty freaking cool. But no, yesterday was a good time,
Yeah,
But hey,
a lot
go
of fun.
Heritage.
Yes,
Go
sir. So,
Heritage.
so, so,
Exactly.
That's
quick
right.
question for both of you guys. If you guys had to say one of the things was like, which one thing you felt like about the heritage you guys feel like was the best? Like, which one? If you had to rank one thing as the best, and what's one thing that would be the worst that you guys would say about the heritage?
All right, you can go first, Glenn.
I was about to pass the mic to you.
All
Best
right. I mean,
thing
if you want
about
me to
no,
go, how about
uh, best thing about the heritage. Well, in our case, we got a little bit of back passes. We found being from this area, we know where to go. Mike especially, he knows all the areas to go, so we can get in the good spots. So we walked in the clubhouse.
let's say when we snuck in the clubhouse was pretty cool. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna lie.
Yeah,
yeah,
that sound dope.
That was a good
that was
one. I
pretty
just
funny.
said I'm about to say the liquid courage kind of built up, and the security guard was talking to like this other group, and then when he was doing that, I was like, Glenn, we gotta go, and he turns around and we run right behind him, and then we just act like we own the place.
Mm-hmm.
And then we snuck into the clubhouse. That was pretty cool.
You just gotta be confident and
Now confidence is
look like you're
key.
going there. Confidence is definitely key.
And my
Yeah,
parents
no,
got the VIP pass, which was wild.
that was
VIP
even
passes.
clutch. Yeah,
Oh yeah, that's dope. Yeah, yeah, that's dope.
they clutched up with that. I'm not gonna
They
lie.
got
That was
they had
nice.
they had free drinks.
The whole day too. That's great.
Yeah.
That was nice. But and I don't know if y'all saw when we were it was just a group and we were looking on the 18th hole. We were looking through like a little hole underneath the grandstand. So
Yeah.
I was like, we snuck underneath there and try to fit it because everybody's there watching the 18th playoff. And went in one way so the grandstand's here. I got underneath the gate and walked through it, and I saw the hole. And then instead of going out that same way, I went out the opposite direction. And when you get out that way, it's in like the gated area, and the security didn't see me. So I just walked right up to the grandstand, took the videos from there. And as soon as I walked out and walked up the stairs, a cop came right in and took out the rest of the people I was standing there with, and walked them out. I was like, "Oof, just got out of dodge there."
I'm about to
But
say, yeah,
then,
we got really lucky that day.
yeah, that was close. And then yeah,
Yeah, you gotta
that
live
was
life
cool
on
to see that
the
view.
edge.
That was that was a little close, but yeah, we were able to get around a few things. That was nice. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna
best
say,
part about it, I'm pretty sure Mike would agree, is how close it still is. You can re-enter and you can go in and go out. So we were like halfway through the day, we went out to Crazy Crab and it was dead, and just go out, get food and unwind, and then go
I'm
right
about
back
to
in and
say,
go
I
in.
managed to go to the Crazy Crab twice that day. The second time was just at the bar. Somehow I ended up there.
Yeah, you got some loyal. You were a very loyal
Somehow you
customer
ended
there.
up at the bar.
All of a sudden, I was just wandering, and it was like a Coors Light was like calling my name, and I just
Right.
sat down
No,
and
like I'm
went one
so
way or another.
serious. There's I look on my phone and I like message like 20 different people and I did all this stuff and I took these pictures. Wake up next morning, I'm like, when was that? Like it was bad because my impression was that a Mick Ultra at the Heritage $8 for a beer. So I had a good bit before to like where I had a good buzz going, but then when I got in there, everything people I started very early. I was gonna say people I knew gave me free drinks and stuff, so I'm like drink a bunch anyways. So
Right.
so it was too. I drank a lot, but after about like 5:30, everything was kind of just like I don't remember.
I mean, listen, I don't know about turning down free drinks. I'm not a heavy drinker, but I mean,
Yeah, but
well,
say
okay, I
when
kind
they
of
offer it to you,
right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. When they offer you drinks, it's like I'm not turning it down. That's the thing. Like I'm not a heavy drinker, but like when I drink, I actually like I drink because that's the
yeah,
thing. Like whenever I go out, what I used to go out drinking, like I would go with my cousin, and like I never know exactly what I'm getting. I just always we used to tell them either one or two things. Whoever we're getting the drinks from, we either want the strongest thing you got, or give me whatever he's drinking, and then I just always do
that's
that.
that's honestly the two best things you could say.
Yep.
That's pretty good. I
Every
like
time I
that.
walk into a place, definitely just tell them, look, I'm missing with the chitter chatter. Give me the strongest thing you got. All right, and then we'll talk later. I'll be back.
That's
We'll be
good.
back for round two in a minute. Let me just take that. Let me take this first one, and then I'll be back.
I'll be back. Go ahead and open my tab up. I'll be back in a little bit. You'll see me
Give
soon,
this
kid.
man Jay Sean a Long Island iced tea. I know you'd like those.
Long Island ITs. Yeah, those are the go-tos.
I want to say that's the strong stuff. Yeah.
Yes, sir. That's the
Strong.
go-tos.
That's an elbow drop, leg kick, all in one.
I think
those things are tough.
yesterday I took some green tea shots. You ever had one of those, Jay?
Green tea shots. I don't believe I had one of those.
I'm about to say, if not, next time you go out and you drink, ask for that. It's the best shot you'll ever have.
Green tea shot.
I'm about to say, because it tastes real good. It's just it's Jameson, peach snobs, and then they like a little bit of soda water or Sprite with it, so it's sweeter. It goes down real smooth. You'll like it.
Cool. That sound like something right up my alley.
Yes, sir. It's right up my alley.
Have y'all gentlemen ever had a car bomb before?
A what?
A car bomb.
Yeah,
I want to say I have.
I've
That
had it
sounds
one
like
time.
something I've had before.
It's like where you have your beer and then you put the shot in and you drink it all at one time. You ever seen that?
Yeah, I definitely had that before at the party once.
Yeah,
that's
I'm about to say this.
That's chocolate milk.
This podcast, episode 95, the All Out Drinking Podcast.
The All Out. The AA All Out podcast. The All Out Drunk podcast.
Episode 100, the boys go to AA.
So much for the mic'd up. It's just guys go into recovery.
Right, exactly.
It's like mic'd up at the AA meeting.
All you hear is Mike. Bring us another one.
Next round on me.
Right.
These green tea shots are good.
That is a saying I'm definitely on. Next round on me again. Sir, you got the last
On me
round.
again.
4 times the charm.
Next time on me again. That's good.
Oh yeah, that is That's a couple of those you get enough liquor courage to yell. Next round's on me and talk about everybody in the bar. And then that's some liquor courage right there.
Yeah, we need somebody in there to make sure somebody's responsible enough to make sure that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
I was even so smooth. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh no, you're good. I was about to say, I would hate to wake up the next day and I'm short $600 because I decided I want to be big Willie and buy everybody drinks.
Check the damn bank account. You're in the negatives because
right
for people you don't even know.
Oh my god!
Just
get that credit card bill.
The crowd. This older guy's name was Mike. I was like talking to him, and then somehow it got brought up to do shots. Mike bought all of our drinks, and I spent $16 yesterday. That's it, and that was on for the mango carts.
I don't know how he does it, but he spends less than a chick when he goes out drinking. I don't know how. I don't know how he pulls it off. He works magic. I don't know what he's Magic Mike for a reason.
I mean everybody's in a good mood. Everybody, got the drinks going. Everybody watching.
So you just gotta like
one hole of golf, and it just pass them out the drinks.
Oh man, yeah.
It's like business cards at a function.
I'm gonna say the only time I really sat and watched the golf is whenever we sat on the grass, Glenn. And we were just sitting there like contemplating what the hell we were doing next. We were like, what do we do now?
And the people were walking right by our hand. We're like, if one of these guys steps on our hand, I wish you would.
Right.
Oh, we were so gone.
I was like,
we were so gone. We were trying to
hype.
Yeah, we were trying to fight anybody that had no beef whatsoever.
I was like, step on my hand. Do it. I was just about it. Like, that's an unfortunate part of the liquid courage builds up. The more and more it builds up, the more and more I'm just willing to do something stupid. Even though I most of the time won't do anything dumb.
Yeah.
But it's just a thought. It's just
the fun of it, you know what I'm saying? Well, liquor courage definitely did help getting the views because I was walking up to everybody when you met up with your parents. I went to one of the holes. I was like just walking up to like random people, and be like, "Hey, you like sports? You like sports? You like sports?
Do you like sports?"
Like an auctioneer.
I can see.
What you gotta do? Yeah. No, he did. Oh my god, he did. I was just sitting there and he's like, watch this. And he goes up to these 3 guys and he's like, you guys like sports? And they're like, yeah, we like sports. Why? Well, I got something for you. And then he whips out the business card. He says, let me get your phone. Boop, boop, boop. All right, guys, have a good one. And then just walks away.
Shout out to Retrev. This is the coolest freaking thing. Jay, I'm going to send you one. It's a virtual business card. I put this to anybody's phone, and boom, the podcast comes up with the links to Spotify, Instagram, and Twitter all in one.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
No, that's pretty. It's pretty cool.
It's insane.
It's pretty legit.
Big shouts out to him. The only downfall is I have to put in a phone number, so now these randos just have my phone number in hand. So that's kind of a downfall. I didn't put, but it's
Maybe there's a different maybe a different company that might do it the same thing. But I mean, it's a cool concept. I mean, you could even get like a bunch of or Vistaprint, get a bunch of them printed out and just have your parent handles on it like that. Yeah. But then they still have to type it. But you could take those and leave them at I don't know, the USCB gym or somewhere where it's or Planet Fitness. Leave a stack. Better, you go in the locker room, each locker. Or you tape something, you advertise it, you're advertising a house party.
Just stand at the top of a roof at Caligny and just
in the corner where the signs that has the numbers and you can pull it. Yeah. That's the All Out Podcast as the Instagram handles. You just pull them down. I mean,
it's like a ticket. It's like a ticket in a deli. You just pull your number for your order. You
could get real creative.
Yeah, I mean you got some pretty good ideas. We might have to use them.
I always come with good ideas. What's up?
You do. Both being, college guys and having a few before. What, in your opinion, Mike, is your favorite, or what do you think is the best drinking game possible? What is your go-to drinking game?
I think, honestly, of course there's beer pong, but a really good one, if you have a close group of friends, is a game called Piccolo. You ever heard of Piccolo?
Piccolo.
Okay, so basically,
I've probably seen somebody play it, though. I've probably heard of it.
So, if you get, it's good with, a group of friends you, really mess with, six, eight, maybe. You can play it with 4, but it's just, you all sit in the circle and you have the phone, and then, one person controls the phone, and it's, it has, dares, and it's just a big game. You ask people this and that. It's just a big old game you play and you get to know each other. You do fun games and all that. And it's just it's a drinking game. Take 2 shots. That's 2 sips or something. So it gets you drunk real quick. And then there's another game called King's Cup. That one's pretty fun. It's where you play with a deck of cards and each card has a different meaning. And that gets you pretty drunk quick.
Yeah, that one is fun and it's dangerous.
You played, I remember that.
You pull that
King's
last
Cup
king.
is dangerous.
Woo. What is the game called with the? Is it Stack Cup, where you got to bounce it and then there's one cup in the middle?
Oh yeah, Rage Cage and Stack Cup.
Rage Cage. Yeah.
Depends where you're from. The different Rage Cage, bro. Rage Cage last time was so funny.
That was one.
Whenever we were up in Colombia, and who made a fool of herself.
To say
that was good.
Yeah.
Nah, she's something.
Something for sure. Let's Jay, have you ever played a beer ball before?
Oh yeah, 1,000%. I used to like I said, I went my very, very short party phase in my life. It was it lasted 2 weeks.
Big frat guy. Big frat guy for 14 years.
Yeah, no, it lasted 2 weeks, and but I think I went to 3 parties maybe, but that's all I really wanted to do. I was more into the games that was being played for these drinks, but no, yeah, beer pong's fun. Now I remember when I first started drinking, my roommate at the time, this was my first semester at USCB. And my roommate, I went partying with those guys. So he was handing me this beer. And like I said, I'm not good on remember the names of stuff. But it wasn't all that good. So what I kept doing, because he kept the whole night, his whole mission was to get me drunk, because I'm telling him I'm not really a huge drinker. So every time he brought 2 24 packs of the beer to the party. So every time he would give me a beer, he'll give it to me, and I'm about to drink it. So I act I'm opening it, and he turns back, and I act I'm pouring it up. But I stacked them all on the side of my chair. So every time he'd give me a new one, he'll be like, "Damn, you're doing that one already?" But I dropped the first one though, and I crumbled the can. So like every time like after I get done with one of them, acting like I'm done, I will grab like, "Yeah, I'm done, bro. Give me another one." So yeah, I can't like I did that for about like 9 beers in, and like everybody could have sworn I was messed up. I'm just like, nah,
He's
I
like,
just
wow,
drank
this.
one.
What like you're the guy who's watching the podcast right now, and he's like hearing what you just said. He's like he did that.
Yeah, no, yeah,
9 beers
Listen,
is.
We're
I was
if
like,
so
you're
this man
lucky.
just
listen, if
killed
you're listening,
9 brews.
yeah, don't even worry about it. But yeah, no, I definitely did.
If you're listening, I guarantee you something worse has happened to you, so it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, 1,000%. That was
Nah,
like
it's really
that
not
was
that
4 or
deep.
7 years ago.
He kept handing you beer on that.
Yeah,
That was pretty smooth though.
I mean,
Every
yeah,
time
bro
you
gave
finish
you
one,
9
you just
beers.
pick up the same. You pick up the same can.
Yeah, and
That's funny.
yeah, I was like, and I was
Another
being,
one.
I was messing with it because he was actually drunk. Like, oh yeah, bro, fuck up, dude. Yeah, like, just to messing with him. Just to be messing with him. But
You should have bet on me like, bro. You know what we should do? We should bet like a $2,000 on something right now, head to head.
man.
All
But
right,
see, listen though, but like,
bet.
the craziest thing about that is it actually came back to bite me in the butt because we end up like with the games. I don't even know the name of the game, but it was like 4 or 5 of us and like one of his friends like apartment. Like this was like 3 o'clock in the morning after the party, so we was over there and we played this game. And it was like one of the card drinking games, and like I'm drinking, and everybody's like, oh, they feeling it, and I'm like, man, this drinking stuff don't work. So I'm steady throwing them back. I'm throwing the shots back. So it got to the point where I got up one time. We was all sitting on the floor. So I got up, I went to the bathroom. Like as soon as I got up, that's when I felt it. Like I was like, I got up, like kind of like whoa, like, and I walked in the bathroom, and all I remember me looking in, like I'm staring at myself in the mirror of the bathroom, just looking like, whoa, like what's up, bro? Like what's good? Like I'm literally talking to myself in the bathroom, like something's wrong with me. But yeah, I don't know what the name of that game was. All I know is that I ended up taking like. It was my roommate's friend beside me and like a girl on the other side of me. I took like almost all of their shots at the end of the game. And like every time like they had a card that they had a drinking buddy, I was a drinking buddy.
You were there, pal. Yeah. Hey, let's go with him. Yeah, that is. I definitely can relate when you get into that small defined space, and then you just go, hold up.
Right.
Am I spinning or is the room?
Right, like I got up and like I'm playing it cool because like I'm a whole I can't slip, but I had to step over somebody to get to the bathroom and like when I did it I felt like I was trying to like climb a mountain. I was like, oh, and like and I went and then but yeah, no, like I got very very competitive. Like I got competitive in like a fun way. Like every time they had like, oh, I gotta have a drinking partner, I'll do it. Like I'm talking loud. I'm like, I'll be the drinking partner. Like I kept doing that.
It's me or nobody.
Right. I literally I promise you, all jokes aside, I literally told her, you're going, like, I'm looking at her, she's like right to my right, you're going to drink with me. Like, I told her that. Like, yeah, no, it was
There's
it was
only
cool,
two.
Though.
When it's your turn, there's only two people playing, me and you.
Right.
That's funny.
Yeah, but
was that your freshman year, you said?
That was when I came. That was my first year at That was my first year at UACB.
Yeah, freshman year at UACB. Oh wait, no. Yeah, your freshman year at UACB was junior year.
Yeah, my first year at UACB was my junior. That was my sophomore semester. And I came there the second half of my sophomore semester, then my junior year and senior year. But
always forget you.
So did you go to the tech school in your hometown the first year or two?
Oh
no!
no!
Played D2 football.
Or did you go to university?
Yeah, I played D2 football at Newberry for a year.
Oh, you played at Newberry?
Yeah, I was at Newberry for a year. I probably dressed out maybe once. I was a freshman practice player, so I had the option to like actually continue playing, but faced with that challenge in life for like either you make some money or you chase around the football all day. I had to make some money, so I did that, and yeah.
Chasing football.
That's legit. I didn't know that.
Oh yeah. I went
Jay's
to
a lockdown baller.
Sometimes,
we're not fooling him. Sometimes
I went to
Humbles can
I went to Claflin for a semester, because I was supposed to leave Newberry and go straight to USCB, but I think USCB said something about something I don't even know. So it was either sit out my fall semester.
They probably did that. Yeah.
Yeah, they did something crazy. They was like sit out my fall semester basically and just wait, or they were like you transfer to another school and just the credits transfer over. So the fall semester of my sophomore year, I was at Claflin. Then the spring semester when I got to USCB.
Yeah. What year was your senior year? Would that have been 18? Or not 18?
Senior year
of high school, yeah.
17.
20.
Yeah, it was in 17.
I'm trying to find the year we played. Michael, do you know what year I lived on campus? Or what time frame I lived on campus at USCB?
It had to be like a year and a half ago.
Year and a half. I'm trying to find
We've
it.
been friends for a good bit. I think it was last January, so the semester before that, so it had to be that August to that December, right?
Yeah. I think I'm starting to get the dates here. Word. September. Yeah.
It was that August of 2021 to probably the 1st of January of 2021, 2022.
I'm trying to find it. We have a photo. I'll find it in a sec. Jay won MVP for our football game, our football playoffs. Which was that was pretty dope.
That was
this man caught the greatest catch. He caught the absolute greatest catch. We can have Carter on to verify it. I'm watching it from the slot, and I just see it like, oh god, that's an interception. Game over. We're eliminated. Yeah. And literally, Jay just scoops that thing right off the ground. I was like, no.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, you remember, bro, at the damn half court we had?
Hey, yo, yeah.
I'll be honest. I actually wish that was actually recorded. Like once I thought about it, I was like, damn, somebody should record that.
Oh my god,
he had the Damian Lillard reaction.
Man, at the Dame.
That was so crazy. I like that league, but I didn't like the team was cool, but I think this year would be better just because the people were playing with less people. Playing with 7's a lot better than 10.
Our roster is a lot better this year. I definitely agree. Our roster is a lot better this year. But yeah, no, that on shot thing, that on shot shot that was incredible to watch. Man made one move. I'm like, Jay, I'm open. I'm like, oh crap. Oh, okay, word.
Yeah, no, that even that game was crazy because I think was that a game for whether or not I don't know what it was for, but I know we actually needed to win that game.
Yeah, no, that was we had we were down big in that game. I think we were down 15 points with 10 minutes to go, and we had a great comeback, and then boom, just absolute bucket.
Yeah, no, that was but see, Mike, you should have seen that catch. That was the game. That was the game to decide who's going to the finals to play the other team or whatever. Mm-hmm. And we came out pretty decent, but the other team ended up taking off on us. So I don't know what the rest of the game was like, but I know our last possession we was down a touchdown. So we absolutely had to score. And I was basically because we had what's the RA guy? What's his name?
Justin Shelley.
Yeah, we had Shelley as a quarterback, and I hated it. But so
you and me both. But no, you and me both.
I mean, he wasn't that bad. He just I didn't like the fact he kept underthrowing me. But Shelley, it was our last play of the game. And Shelley, he ended up just throwing it deep. And when he threw it, he underthrew it. So it was I'm literally in the middle of it, and it's two guys closing in. But I knew one of them was going to end up tipping it. So I think he timed out or something.
He might have for a sec. He'll be back now.
Yeah.
Well, you can tell me the story again.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean, I can tell.
And we can tell the viewers at home too. Well, I'll give them the photo of the chip. There's your boy Jay, and there's me blurry.
Yes, sir. But yeah, so the play was a deep ball down the middle, and the two guys it's like a triangle, me in the middle, and the two guys closing in. So the first guy, I thought he caught it, but he tried to swat at the ball, and the ball what's going on? He tried to swat at the ball, and the ball trickled back over the guy who was going to try to catch it. and I literally just had my hands out, and it fell in my hands, and I was in the end zone, and it was a touchdown.
It was top notch. Honestly, I think, in my opinion, it was better than the buzzer beater. I'm just being honest. It was
I'm gonna be
better
honest,
than
yeah,
the
no,
buzzer.
I
I
mean,
think it
but
was.
see, I don't know. That buzzer beater was. I
Dude,
mean,
you
it
can't
was.
top a buzzer beater.
Dude, this was a football. This was a football buzzer beater. It was the last play of the game. It was
Yeah,
a
it was. It
Hail
was. It was. It
Mary.
was last play of the game.
Okay.
Like it was a game
Yeah,
that decided who went to the finals.
yeah. And if we,
Oh,
it's not like at least in the buzzer beater we were tied, so it would have gone to overtime. This game we were losing. If he dropped that ball, it was over.
Yeah,
And
it
this
was
man
over.
scooped it right off the ground. Mike, I don't know if you saw it before. Screen got cut off. There it is. Deep Threats title. You know who the guy in the middle is too? Oh, he's
Hold
there.
on, it's not showing. You guys are got a black screen. Can y'all hear me?
We can hear y'all.
We can hear you.
Or we can see you again.
Oh, you're back. Well, let me see it. Let me see it. Who is that Carter? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Carter right there with the
Jay.
headline. Yeah.
Carter's
Justin
in the middle.
Carter.
I can recognize it because of the hat. It's
Yeah, he
you.
kind of
That's cool.
blends in.
But
That
yeah,
was-
no,
that was a
that
good
was
game.
fun though. That was fun.
That was definitely enjoyable. But yeah, that was a grand old time. How are we doing in this game? Sacramento and Golden
We
State.
are.
I was saying, I've been
40,
watching
48
it. Gold
Sacramento.
State. I don't know what the hell happened.
It's
Yeah,
been
I
going-
know.
been
I
going
know. Earlier when you asked, it was 12, it was 17-10 or something. But yeah, I'm surprised until the second quarter. I would have thought they were like at the bare minimum, probably like 50 seconds left or something. But I would have thought they really would have been at halftime by now because this game's been going on forever. Like we've been talking for about 37 minutes, and they've been playing like they was in the first quarter when we started talking. So like they've
Dude, this
37 minutes of real time, and they're only in the second quarter.
has anybody watched? Is it like? Has there been like
Yeah,
a big
it's gonna be
injury?
a long
Has
game.
there
This
been
game
big
won't be
injury or
over.
anything? Because yeah, that is wow. They were already in the game, and then holy crap, it's a bonus.
I think it's just a slow game. They're gonna milk this game out as long as possible.
Yeah.
Jay
That's probably
Jay pulled off.
Damn, good shot by Wiggins.
Jay, what's it called? Jay picked the that was a funny shot. Jay picked the Kings to upset the Warriors. I was going with the. I don't know if that's an upset. It's close. I think the Warriors. I went reverse psychology. on that one.
Listen.
They
You
are.
said
I'm about to say the Warriors are
you said
favorite.
I don't understand that though. You said
Yeah,
upset.
yeah. I don't know why I
Sabonis is
said.
hurt.
I don't know why I said upset. Yeah, he hurt his jaw. It looks like.
Well, the Warriors are favored in the
Yeah,
series,
they are.
aren't they?
I believe they are, but I don't understand how. Because I mean, the Kings are the. I mean, okay, the Warriors are obviously
They don't have any respect on the
not at all.
Kings.
But I mean, the Warriors are obviously the defending champs. But I mean, the Kings are the what the 3 seed, 2 seed. 3 seed, yeah,
Kings are the
because
3 seed,
Memphis
yeah.
is second. So I mean, I don't, 3 seed versus 6 seed, and the 6 seed's favored. So
Honestly, bro, if in the Warriors situation, if they're on the road, it don't matter if the Rockets are the home team in a 7-game series. They
their
should be
road
the
record
underdogs
is
because
abysmal.
their road record is dreadful.
yeah,
And
their
there's
road
4
record
to
is
3.
dog water. Yeah, it's horrible. They had, I think, they had the worst.
I mean,
Oh yeah,
how about
yeah,
the
yeah,
Lakers though?
Yeah, Lakers going to know. Yeah, matter of fact, Glenn also had Memphis beating the
That was an
Lakers.
impressive
Now,
game
now
one.
that's crazy. Now I do understand that. I do understand
I
that's
got the Lakers.
2 overall seed, the 7th. But yeah, no, Glenn, not at all. We will not be living. I don't think we will ever be around for John Morant to beat LeBron James in a series. I don't see that.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is like the Lakers are like one of the hottest teams since the All-Star break. Our record,
Yeah,
we
like
shouldn't even
I
be the
think the
play-in.
Lakers were like what 13th after pre all the trades, and so I mean, but see also like after their
Yeah.
I believe they started off 2-10. After their 2-10 start to begin to see,
Yeah, they
they
started
had
off
like the
2-10.
second.
And
They
like
had either the best or the second to best record since then. So I mean, they're
I think they had like a 1% chance of making the playoffs
yeah after
after
12
12
games, but
games
yeah.
or something, or even less. It
Yeah,
was crazy.
but I mean, that's what I'm saying. They just, I mean, so they're, they could have been obviously a better seeded if they didn't have that such a slow start. But yeah, no, the Lakers, obviously, again, I say it all the time. I'm a huge Russ fan, but I would be absolutely lying to you guys if I said I did not like the Laker moves. Like I said, picking up Rui Hachimura first. Then I mean, you're going out, you get D'Lo, you get Jared Vanderbilt, you get Malik Beasley, who's like, obviously the Lakers wanted to get Buddy Hield, but I mean, the third like best percentage wise shooter, isn't half bad. Um, so like I said,
Let's
yeah, you
say,
do that.
yeah,
Turning in Patrick Beverly into Mo Bamba was like pure gold. So yeah, like I say, that coupled with a healthy AD, LeBron, he got him some rest before the playoffs started with that injury. So I mean, yeah, the Lakers team looks pretty legit.
they're tough. I mean, I think Vanderbilt's he's a great player. I think he plays well. Reeves had a great game.
Oh yeah,
Rui Hachimaru had a great game. I
yes
think the
sir.
Lakers played really well. Hopefully, AD can stay healthy, even though,
Right.
he left game one. It's tough. I mean, in a healthy AD, top five, top three in the league for sure.
Yeah, he's definitely a top tier. He's definitely top tier. But like I said, as you mentioned, how the Lakers played a hell of a game one. I mean, if D'Lo gave them two more points, they would have had five guys with 20 or more. So I mean, whenever you get contribution like that from four or five guys with points wise, you're gonna have a very successful night.
I was gonna
But
say when someone like a role player like Rui Hachimaru puts up what was it, 29 points or something
yeah,
like that.
29. He went 11 to 14 from the floor. Like whenever
Yeah, if someone
11 to
like him puts
14
up
from the floor,
29
only missing
points, you
three
can't
shots.
lose.
Yeah, it's exactly like that's a game you cannot lose. Like if you got one of your role guys who usually don't step up with his point contribution a lot, he step up and produce for you big. Yeah, you gotta win that game. But I mean, Jaws obviously facing that hand injury. We'll see how serious it is because that is a shooting hand that he did hurt. So even without Ja being injured, I still didn't see how the Grizzlies with the loss of Steven Adams, the loss of Clark,
Yeah, they're banged up.
wouldn't right. You know what I'm saying? So even with the injuries, I don't really see a true scenario of how an injured Memphis team beats a LeBron James led team in the playoffs.
I'm gonna say injuries are like crazy right now. Have you seen all the injuries? Like it's
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, it's well with the ones that happen in game ones of these playoffs. I mean, those are like really just
like
bad
Tyler
injuries.
Hero. He's got to be out for the series. He broke
Oh
his
yeah,
hand.
Tyler Hero's out indefinitely. He's probably not coming back. Giannis obviously with his injury earlier in
Paul
that game.
George is. I mean, he didn't
Paul
play
George is
game
still
one,
out.
but
Yeah, Paul George was injured about 2-3 weeks ago.
yeah,
But I mean he's practicing now. But realistically speaking, he won't be available to the next series.
I mean, they
Um,
won game one, so they're not really like stressing. Obviously, even if they lost, it's still game one.
so, yeah,
The
game one
Clippers.
is
I mean,
game one, and also you're on the road. So I mean,
yeah,
idealistically speaking, the home team is obviously supposed to win on their home court. So you're really not playing for much. But
yeah.
the fact that the Clippers were able to steal game one, definitely a huge plus. But
I mean,
like I
Russell
said, you look,
Westbrook, man.
Don't mean to interrupt. Did y'all boys just see that dunk on the fast break?
yeah, I'm
No.
watching it now.
Holy hell, that was nasty.
Ooh, that's good.
But yeah, no, I mean, yeah, Russ. I mean, many people are saying it, and I believe it's true. Russ put up the best he put up the best performance of anyone ever to only go from the field 3 for 19. Like
Bro had the best but worst game I think I've ever seen.
the best worst game ever.
Bro played so well, but so bad at the same time.
Yeah, like I say, it's crazy because I feel like what Russ did was just remind everyone that basketball is a game of, yeah, of course you want your shot to fall, but you can impact in so many different ways. Like got the obviously all the time great rebounding guard. Obviously his trademark on offense is outside of energy is the assist in the basketball. But one thing that I feel like he's done is definitely he's been playing as one of the best defenders, perimeter defenders that is, for the Clippers. And I mean,
Now, that
obviously
man
with the way
locked up
that
Kevin Durant last night.
oh yeah, exactly. I was gonna say with the way that he, plays. Obviously, he played with KD, so he understands how to guard him. But with that knowledge and like I said, with his effort and his heart, the way he plays, I feel like again that's the stuff that really doesn't show up in the stat sheet. So, yeah, again, if you look at the box score, 3 for 19, about around 10 assists, around 10 rebounds. You look at like, oh no, Russ had a bad game. But that's why like it's hard to just base people games off of just stats. Because I mean, if you didn't watch the game, you would think he had a bad game. But if you watch the game, you can argue that he was the most important player on the floor out of him and Kawhi. Obviously, Kawhi dropped 38, but I mean, like I said, all the little things, making the free throws down the stretch, got the block on Devin Booker, and smart enough to grab it midair and throw it off of him. I mean, that's the stuff that, again, that's what makes up winning basketball.
Yeah, like we mentioned, it's not always going to show on the score sheet, but that doesn't mean he didn't contribute to be a major factor.
Hey, Russell Westbrook, he's a hustler.
Possession, exactly. I mean, that last possession by
Yeah,
itself, literally, he got 3 offensive rebounds and took 40 seconds off the clock. Right. It was huge.
Yes,
and then the game saving block.
Yeah. The game again, game saving block, and I mean, but see, like I say again, like the block, yeah, but just the smarts to be able to, after you block it in midair, still catch it, throw it off of D Book, so it can now be you guys' ball. So like I said, stuff like that, man. I mean, that's just top 75 player to ever touch a basketball. But I feel like we're doing a little bit of revisionist history. Let's talk about the game that happened tonight. Glenn, obviously you're wearing that stink old alternative Sixers jersey. The Sixers got a win over my Brooklyn Nets once again. Many of you who watched last night's show know that me and Glenn had a live bet. If he thought Joel Embiid was going over 50, I don't know what he's smoking. But
for what?
If Joel Embiid would have had 50, I would have had to buy Glenn a Joel Embiid jersey. Thankfully, that did not happen. So, but yeah, anyways, Brooklyn, I mean, had a great first half, but they just, when you're playing against a great team like Philly, they're gonna beat you, and they can beat you in many facets. They can come out early and punch you in the mouth, and you're just not gonna recover. They can beat you late, or in this case, you can have them in the first half. Cam Johnson, getting all the shots he wanted, but then in the second half, he was rendered useless. And the whole defensive scheme that, the Brooklyn Nets threw out first half just didn't work. As the Sixers get their second win of the series, now going up 2-0, taking care of business on the home. So now that game 3 will be on the road in Brooklyn. Glenn, you're the Sixers guy. How do you feel about your team going up 2-0 on my team?
It wasn't the greatest of picks to have Joel Embiid go 50, but I don't know what you were smoking when you thought the Brooklyn Nets were going to beat my Sixers in a series, in a 7-game series. I don't know what was on there, but I definitely think that it was. I think that it is a good game for us. The problem with the Sixers, I've been saying all year, not the problem, like the problem for other teams when you play the Sixers is they play a full 48 minutes. So I mean, you gotta keep your foot on the gas the whole time, and unfortunately, Nets got off to a slow start for them, and we came out the gate pretty hot in that second half and went on a 20-5 run, and capped off by Tobias Harris' swish in the corner, and that put us up 8. And from that moment on, it was all the Nets had a good little return with 5 unanswered, but then we just kind of built separation the rest of the way. So Embiid with another quiet scoring game, but again, they're doubling him, and he's getting passes to open looks. So I mean, you can't. He's doing what he needs to. They keep doubling, and like you mentioned in the last game, and I noticed it too this time. I feel like they're over doubling too much. I mean, they had a double team on him when he's out in Curry range shooting the 3. He's out in the 3-point lane where Curry shoots, and they're doubling him out there really tight. And it happened 2 or 3 times. He just passed the ball down low to Melton or Maxey, whoever's down there, and they get an easy lay. So I think that they got to have to change that strategy if they're going to want to win a game. Otherwise, it's going to be a clean sweep rather than that gentleman's sweep we discussed earlier.
I mean, Michael, have you seen the Brooklyn Sixers game?
See, I didn't get to catch that much of that. I saw it a little bit. Like I saw the score. I thought it was closer than I expected. I mean, no one has Brooklyn doing anything, which is, I get it. But I mean, I'm just saying what.
Oh no, it's true. It's true.
The
only person that got Brooklyn doing anything is me and everyone else in Brooklyn. Oh,
I'm gonna say you in the city of Brooklyn.
Right. I
every
mean,
time I think of that team, I just think about how disappointing they are. You know what I mean? The James
yeah.
Harden, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving situation was like it's one of the craziest busts of all time.
Don't forget Ben Simmons. That he's also
Uh,
now in that bust.
oh, Ben Simmons, my bad.
Yeah, but I mean,
More
as a
like
matter of
more
fact,
like Brick
even
Simmons.
no. I'm sorry. Even that's crazy. I'm gonna
Bro
get
rolled
back to
out of
this
bed and
game,
said, I can't play today.
right? Like, but just the fact that you like it's almost like you have no heart. Like you're playing against the team that you obviously faded out with, and you can't even show up. I don't even think I don't think he's on the bench. You can't obviously. I mean, you can't put on a
Bro
back
can't even
brace and go
imagine him
play.
in Philly.
Right, like he's not even on the rock. Like he's not even. He didn't even dress out. He just like he. I just don't understand that. But I mean,
Like,
um, he's just. I don't really know what to say to that. Like outside of he
the
just
whole
has
thing is
no
weird.
heart.
Like, like Ben Simmons, like I get like, mental health's a real thing, and all that, but like what the hell happened to him where he's so bad off he can't even suit up or hit a layup? Like
Like
what happened?
no, like
Like
that's
so,
not
I
like
mean,
that's. I honestly don't like when you look at it again. The player of his caliber, what was the potential? Now again, and this is like stuff like this. Obviously, this is like the very extremest of situations. But this is why I'm not in favor of comparing like no young player to all time players. Like
I
if
say
you
they
want to
compared
have
that man
players
to
talk
LeBron.
exactly, they were saying he's going to be a LeBron. Like that's why I say like stuff like that is just so astronomically
Well, I mean,
disrespectful. Like.
you think about it, him at LSU, he was the man. But like the thing is like you don't need. He was playing against kids in the
Right. I
NBA. It's
mean, yeah,
grown men.
I mean, those like again, him being that big and stuff. You got guys who's on the bench for on like NBA teams that big. So like, you know, that stuff isn't really a
Let's say
factor. That's
in
why,
college, you can get away with not being able to shoot at his size, but when you're in the
yeah,
NBA, that
no.
don't fly.
yeah.
But see, my
Although,
thing is what I don't understand.
no,
Go
you're
ahead,
good.
Dwayne.
You're good. No, finish your point.
No, I just want to say one thing I don't understand is like your NBA. You're like, okay, maybe it's just me. Maybe I just don't understand it. But you're an NBA player. Like it's okay for you to come in the league with a deficiency. I'm not saying you come in the league and be an all-time great, but wouldn't you think that if you're in the league 4, 5, 6 years, that you start developing a jump like Giannis, for example. When Giannis came in the league, Giannis wasn't a jump shooter. Now he's turned into I wouldn't say a Russ. I mean, you got to step out there at least to even like you're gonna respect them at least. At the very least, you're gonna respect them. So the fact that he evolved his game. Like you look at guys who come in the league with a skill set and then they evolved it. Like Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard came in the league, all defensive guy, get him a layup every here and there. Now he's a mid-range guard. He's accurate from the three-point line. He get to the line. Like he can score from all over the court. Ben Simmons came into the league knowing he couldn't shoot. I do not see how you continuously play year after year after year, and whenever you take a jump shot and make it, your fan base is literally going out of control. Like it's almost like again, like you have no type of like just no type of like moral to sit here and be like, okay, I'm an NBA basketball player. This is my deficiency. I'm a point guard at that. I have to be able to shoot. Or if you're not gonna, if you can't shoot, take jump shots. Again, my favorite player is Russell Westbrook. He's not afraid to keep shooting, even when that stint where they tried to leave him open and stuff. He's still shooting. He's gonna have games where he missed. He's gonna probably airball a couple of them. He might hit the side of the backboard, but at the end of the day, he's not gonna not shoot. Like he's not gonna not shoot. Like that's just you're an NBA player. You get paid the top dollars for what? Like just imagine that. Like I'm pretty sure if we're playing in the NBA game, either one of us, if they leave us open, like we're just not gonna. Well, I'm gonna let it go. I'm not gonna not shoot. Like I'm not gonna.
That's
Oh, I
facts.
got
I'm gonna go for it.
right. Exactly. Like I'm not gonna.
Adam,
Oh, I gotta pass the ball. No, what you mean? I'm
Bro,
putting
I
it
was
in
about to
the
say if they
air.
leave me open for a layup, damn well I'm not passing it.
Right. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So like, just the
you're gonna at
fact,
least take your
like,
time and pull up.
right. Exactly. Like but see, just the like psychological mislap of literally teams
Bro
not
needs a new
guarding you.
therapist. That's step one. Because
No, he need
obviously
to go
who he's
back in the
talking to ain't
hyperbolic
working.
chamber and just start all over. You need to hit the reset button and like try again.
Bro tried to
Like
switch hands, didn't he, on his shot?
I don't know
Bro, try
what
to
the hell.
go
I
from
don't
right
know
to left-handed.
All right.
what the hell that was.
Yeah, the problem with Ben Simmons the whole career is not that he wasn't a good shooter. It's just he wasn't shooting, and it wasn't even that he needed to like shoot the three ball like Curry or any point guard. He just needed to keep guys honest. First of all, keep guys honest and just pull up occasionally, and then
That's
a
it.
mid range. It's okay. Like Iman Shumpert said, he didn't need to shoot threes. He could be a mid range guy like DeMar. DeMar doesn't shoot threes. He's a mid range
The
guy.
thing is
He
like
could have been a mid range
if you have
guy.
a point guard who can't shoot, he's just
That's just
clogging the
that's
lane.
like
Yeah,
a
but
that's like a oxymoron. Like a
I know,
point
but
guard that can't shoot. Like I mean, again, like but no, Glenn, I 1,000% agree with you. Mid range, like, but you have to establish some type of offensive presence outside of the paint, especially when you're on the Sixers. I feel like you guys are the best team when you had Ben Simmons, Jimmy Butler, Tobias Harris,
That was a good team.
obviously Joel Embiid, and you had JJ Redick. If Ben Simmons becomes a tad bit respectable,
Yeah.
this is me, right? There is 52 games in the NBA
that's
season.
the best team we've ever had.
Whatever team he's on next year, if he's playing basketball, if his feelings aren't hurt anymore,
No, bro will be
For the-
bagging groceries next year.
for the very, very first, he probably will. For the very, very first half of a game, I don't care which game. The whole game, this man should put up 20 shots in a half. Nothing but jumpers. Let's think about it. It's 82 games in the NBA season, so therefore it's 164 halves in the NBA season. He's going to take at least 2 of those halves and shoot all jump shots.
Do you want him to build a house with all those bricks he's shooting? Or
Listen, I would so much rather him build the house and then hopefully one day rain on the house. I would rather that.
Oh, that was good. That was good.
Yeah, that was dope. That was off the head.
Bro, he's the king. I'm telling you, I'm getting a shirt that says Jay Sean, King of Analogies, bro. This is like an everyday thing. 95 episodes worth. He is the king of these analogies,
That was
bro.
good.
That
was good.
He is, dude. It is top notch.
Shot to Lil Wayne, man, with all the rap lyrics. But I mean, just like again, like, just I don't understand. Like, you're an NBA player making millions of dollars. If I can't donate a half of basketball in the regular season that they quote unquote don't care about anyway, then what are we doing? Like, I would rather say, you know what? Every time Ben Simmons you're open, if you pass the ball, you're getting yanked. If you're open, you pass the ball, you're getting yanked. Don't even think about coming back like on the court. Just because, I mean, at the end of the day, it's just now it's just getting deeper and deeper and deeper. And I honestly, my last point on Ben Simmons, I don't know how the hell we get talking Ben Simmons. Like, I feel like every one of his coaches up to this point who allowed this BS is at fault. Like, I don't care who you are, you're not. If you're supposed to be mentoring someone and coaching someone, and you know for a fact they got a huge flaw and deficiency in their game, and it's not because they're just having a bad shooting night, just not trying. I feel like you gotta hold some type of responsibility, because at the end of the day, like, this guy's an NBA. We're talking about an NBA player not shooting the basketball. Just imagine, just listen to, like, say that 10 times in your head, like, NBA player not shooting the basketball. An NBA player not shooting the basketball. Like, it just sounds dumb.
He's like in baseball, like when a player's just going up there looking for a walk, not swinging the bat.
Not swinging the bat. That's exactly what it is. Like, oh, I'm just going bunt, and hopefully I get a little something. Hopefully I can do something. I'm too shy to swing the bat in front of these fans.
That's Ben Simmons.
That's right. That's like having a pitcher on the mound that doesn't want to pitch. Like, why are you here? Like, what are you doing?
You're not serving any purpose. But
right, exactly.
I mean, on the one hand, yeah, he always had to work on a shot, but if he never had a jump shot his first 3 years, and he was an all-star 3 times. So, and he won Rookie of the Year, and he was dominant. He was a triple-double machine. The problem was, I don't think he was very mentally cut out for Philly. I know Philly's got rough fans. Obviously, no, the roughest.
Yeah, I mean, we're looking at one.
Rough fans. Yeah, so I definitely he's not cut. He wasn't cut out and mentally strong for that in the first case.
The man get millions of dollars to play basketball.
I know it's on him. He's got to be like Alec Bowen for the Phillies got booed 3 times in 1 inning. He said he hates the place, and the next day he came back and he's now the best player on the Phillies. He's got it. Ben Simmons had to do the same thing.
We need to take all these guys to a feelings counselor. We just need to just tell us about how you feel, Mr. Simmons. and just
I didn't
listen
even
to him
take
and look
your
at him.
boy
how did that
Russell
boy
Westbrook to a
how
damn
did that boy
counselor
make you
because
feel?
did you see him yelling at the damn Suns fan last night in
Oh yeah,
the
yeah.
press
I don't know
box or
exactly.
something?
I don't know what happened, but I
I was
mean,
like, why are you
yeah.
talking to this guy? Go to the locker room.
But I mean, yeah. I
He's
mean, Russ.
drunk.
I mean, a lot of players, they lately, fans been saying stuff again. I don't know exactly what they're saying, but I'm assuming that whatever it was, I
Russell
hope
Westbrook's
NBA
about
players
that.
probably is.
He got
Yeah,
it.
he probably is. But yeah, like I say again,
Like at the
for all these guys making millions of dollars and play basketball, for all these guys who feelings based, oh my God, my feelings are hurt because I don't want to shoot, I'm nervous, oh
what
my
if I
gosh,
miss?
what like does my
But even
armband come to the right length of my
but
muscle? Is it too short? Is it too long? Is my jersey tight enough? For all those guys in the world, we need to send them to one room, let them all just sit there and just talk for like 24 hours. Don't do anything but just talk. So they can get all this, so they can hear how crazy they sound. Like, my guy, you make millions of dollars to play basketball. Literally to play
but
basketball.
you're completely right. They have to put that away. But even in Ben Simmons' case, he had no excuse because if he attempted a 3-point jump shot, everybody in the city of Philadelphia posted it on their stories like,
Bro,
"Oh
you
my
remember
God,
that
he
one
Oh
time?
shot
my
it!"
God. Like, listen, they're
They
ready
were.
to
It was
take
like,
the shirts off. Like,
Let's
oh
say
my
you remember
God.
when bro
dude,
hit that 1-3 in the whole bar and the whole city of Philly went insane
dude,
because
and,
he hit a
and that was
3-pointer?
that was like a preseason. We played some European team, and everybody was going, "Oh my God, this guy Ben Simmons just
Ben
doing
Simmons
nuts!"
Yeah.
Oh
shot a
my God.
3. He's in the NBA. He hit a
It's
30-foot
literally,
shot.
He
it's
had like the
literally on
biggest
Bleacher
support system.
Report. Like, it's on Bleacher Report. Ben Simmons hit a three, and I'm just like, just listen to how we sound. An NBA point guard. We're throwing the parade bigger than the Super Bowl parade because he hit a three. Like,
We treated
what
him.
is this,
Like, bro,
babysitting
people at
service
The
here?
NBA world
24
treated him like a kid trying to walk for the first time, and we were the parents like, "Oh my God,
people at
keep going!
24
You hit
Fitness
a
be hitting
three! Woo."
threes. Like,
Like, I can, like, listen, I'll probably shoot it through my eyes closed. You know what I'm saying? Nobody would care. Like, but like, Steph Curry hits 100 threes in a row, and we're happy this man hit 1 3. Like what?
I mean,
But
it's
yeah,
literally the expectations on that aspect were so low.
let's say
But I
everyone,
mean,
like, gets pissed off when Curry, like, misses a 3. Like, damn, bro. You're supposed to
like
be,
right,
like,
like
Curry's like the older sibling, and Ben Simmons is just the younger one, where they
Ben
can't do
Simmons.
anything
Every
wrong,
time
and
he
Curry
shoots, he
can't do
gets
anything.
cheered.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
like, but it's like Curry can pull from the logo and he makes it. We get turned. But oh my God, yeah, Steph, he does that. But
But when he
Ben
came
Simmons
in,
pull up for a pull up midi and just
in all fairness to Ben Simmons, I don't know how, like when he came in the league, he was getting called LeBron. LeBron, when he came in the league, he wasn't really known for his shooting. He came in and he was dominant. He went coast to coast, and he was a facilitator.
But see,
LeBron.
That was who he was known for. So he
it
styled his
wasn't.
game. He
LeBron's the
styled his
best high
game
school
off of that.
No,
prospect
but
of
see,
all time.
it wasn't like LeBron wasn't shooting though. It wasn't like LeBron
No,
like they
yeah,
just left him. See, that's the thing. He doesn't. Nobody's asking Ben Simmons to go out here and be Steph, Clay, any one of these elite shooters. Nobody's asking him to be even a good shooter. But if they're gonna leave, if the defense is going to compact the paint because you're such a non-factor on the perimeter, that is an issue. Because, like how obviously, if I'm Joel Embiid and I'm feeling, I'm sitting there having to go 2-on-1 because they know for a fact only way that you're effective is that when you're at the rim. And if you're at the rim and I'm at the rim, that means both of our defenders are guarding one of us. So I mean, it's just no point. There's no spacing.
yeah. I mean, there's really no, and you take away the double team effect from him. Like the Sixers run now with Harden, you can't really double team. Well, you can double team Embiid, but you're a lot more prone to
No,
burn for it if you kick it
the
out to Harden.
Brooklyn Nets are showing us how stupid that is. We're just gonna double team
It's
them,
not.
and all
It's
they're
not
gonna.
dumb. It's not dumb to double team him down low in the post, but why are you double teaming him at the top
He's
of the
at the
key?
three. He's literally they're double teaming him. Listen, and I'm looking at the game and I'm watching. I'm like, Joel Embiid is like backing somebody down at the 3-point line. Like, what does he plan on doing at the 3-point line? What is he gonna do? A hook shot from the three? Like, what are we doing? But I mean, like, but see, the Brooklyn Nets, they honestly, hopefully Shock Vaughn, gets a fair shake next year. Oh, and that's another thing I was gonna bring back about the game real quick. But hopefully Shock Vaughn gets a fair shot next year. But his rotation is absolutely abysmal. I had it pulled up just now and I closed it. We got 41 minutes Spencer Dinwiddie, 41 minutes Mikal Bridges, 41 minutes Cam Johnson, Dorian Finney-Smith, 27. Nick Claxton, 21 minutes. Royce O'Neal, 36 minutes. How does Royce O'Neal get more minutes than Claxton? Seth Curry, 20 minutes. Joe Harris, 13 minutes. Again, I don't
How many
understand
points
why
did Joe Harris get?
Joe Harris, he got, matter of fact, he got less points, or he got the same amount of points as me, you, and Michael. He got the same amount of points as me, you, and Michael. He's ridiculous. But I don't understand how Cam Thomas isn't getting no play. I don't understand why are you playing Spencer Dinwiddie.
Cam Thomas dropped the hammer on Embiid.
I mean, but
And then Embiid volleyball swatted the shit out.
I didn't mean to say Cam. Wait a minute. It's two Cam Thomases?
Cam Thomas and Cam Johnson.
Cam Johnson. I'm thinking about Cam Johnson. Cam Johnson dropped the hammer on Embiid. Cam Thomas, that's the guy that's on the bench. He was the guy that, like, once the trade for KD was done, he went off for like 2 games immediately, like 40. And he's on the bench not playing. I don't understand why Joe Harris gets minutes. And again, Nick Claxton was out there just for part of my French kids, like shits and giggles. Like, the man gave us 21 minutes, no points. 2 guys were in double figures for the 76ers rebounding. Joel Embiid gave you 19 rebounds. Tobias Harris gave you 12 rebounds. PJ Tucker gave you 8 rebounds. I mean, James Harden gave you 5. Our leading guy gave us 7. And that was Dorian Finney-Smith. Nick Claxton, 0.6 rebounds, 2 assists. Nobody else got over 7 rebounds. So, I mean, we got destroyed on the boards. But our zone defense is absolutely atrocious. I don't understand it. It's like we just, again, like, you know, Tyrese Maxey isn't a player. He's just not a guy for you guys. He's not going to drop 33 points.
Huh?
You know, he dropped 33 points.
Tyrese Maxey is
that's what I'm saying.
a certified bucket.
No, he's not. Like, according to Brooklyn, he's not. According to Brooklyn, he's not a certified bucket.
Oh, okay. You mean as far as they're not guarding? Okay, yeah. I thought you meant like he's not.
No,
I'm
just
okay.
saying. I'm just saying. According to Brooklyn, he's not a certified bucket.
You can't be leaving all these guys open. They're professional. They're the number 3 seed in the East. You cannot leave. They're not just there because Embiid scored 75 points a game.
They're one of the best offensive defensive teams in the league. One of the highest rated offense and one of the highest rated.
I think they're the best the 3-point shooting team in the league this year. I think they've been saying that. And you're leaving them open on the double team.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, we're just gonna leave Maxey open. We're gonna leave Tobias Harris open.
Maxey made him pay. He had 6 triples tonight.
And then to make matters worse, you know, you try to double team Joel Embiid. He got 20 points on 11 shots. 20, 19, and 7. That's my 2K centers number. Like, I do that stuff on 2K. Now, granted, I might take 8 shots and get 20 points, but that's what I do on 2K. This man, like, man.
Heard her for 3.
Hopefully Brooklyn decides that, you know, we're gonna get the biggest guy in the draft we possibly can, and teach him how to play defense.
Do you like Nick Clarkson at the center position, or you think he's too small?
I do. Do I think
not small like as far as height, just skinny?
No, he's like a bag of sticks. But do I like him? Yeah, but I feel like he would be more effective in the 4 position, not a 5. Because if you're talking about a 5, I want a guy for the likes of a Joel Embiid, for the likes of a Giannis. Again, I'm not saying these guys are going to be able to, you know, compete with those guys. But I mean, at my 5 position, when you're in the Eastern Conference with those 2 juggernauts you got to go through, then yeah, I would like a bigger presence in the paint. Nick Claxton is a great player. I really like Nick Claxton. I think he got a very, very bright future ahead of him in this league. But I mean, as far as going up against the Joel Embiids and the Giannis's, if Brooklyn wants to be in the competing battle, you know, if they want to be in the business for competing, I think they're going to have to do something as far as beefing up their interior play.
Brook Lopez to the Nets.
Oh yeah, Brook Lopez would be. That'd be great. I like Brook. Matter of fact, you know what's crazy? Me and Brook homeboys. But yeah, so yeah.
Why am I shocked about that? You know, like half the entire NFL and NBA and NHL guys.
Me and Brook are homeboys. I like Brook Lopez though, but I feel like if the Bucks give up on him, they're stupid. But
they won't.
But yeah, like I say, I'm not like don't even worry about it. Whoever's the biggest guy on the market, we're gonna just go get him. Yeah. Just go get the biggest guy on the market. Just get the biggest guy and plop him in the middle of the court.
That's been their Achilles heel for the last couple of years. They've had get Mike at center, get Big Mike there at center. Put him there. Speaking
So you
of
and
speaking
Coach
of speaking of positions, obviously, is it Coben or Corin?
Coben.
Coben at center, Mike at the 4. Jay, you want to play the 1 or the 2? What are you thinking?
Who else would play the 1?
That's up. I mean,
Well, here's the
matter
thing.
of fact,
Randy
I
can
know.
drill, but
One of the
he's
guys
out of control.
said that he plays point guard. So I mean,
Yeah.
I honestly don't know.
I mean, I feel like Noah's better than Randy. I think Randy's like the 6th or 7th man.
Well, if anything, Noah will be a shooting guard. I'll play small forward, and Jay will run the point.
Correct. I think
that'll
Jay, Noah, you, myself, and Coben.
Yeah, that would be really good because Jay can slow the pace down or he can speed it up. It don't matter. But
Yeah.
Jay's definitely got to.
I'm just there to play defense.
I'm just there so we can find.
Me too.
Yeah.
But
Still,
you know, I'm be honest. You know, it's very crazy. I'm for some odd reason, I'm way more. I haven't touched the basketball ever since that. I don't. Yeah, I haven't touched the basketball ever since we played in the league.
That's
But
good.
I'm extremely confident that I'll be able to just pick up the basketball and hoop. I feel like, given the fact I haven't touched the basketball, I don't know why I'm way more confident in myself than if I actually played basketball this whole time. Like I feel like I'm gonna go out there and drop like 30 or whatever, and like I'm just not going to think about it.
You drop 30 points.
We're gonna be balling against dudes who play 24-hour fitness.
You're gonna be what?
We're gonna be balling against guys who play 24-hour fitness, like grown dudes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm gonna be balling like an old head. I'm gonna come out there with the long shorts, with the with the and one shoes and the cool headband.
We can all dress up like Uncle Drew. That would be fun. Get the old.
I'm gonna dress like Adam Sandler.
That'll be something I actually do for real. I get one of like those big afro things. I'll be like Julius Erving. I get one of those big afros.
Yes.
And I get a headband with the very
I'm gonna get a Fu Manchu and
Yo, Glenn,
bullet
just wear
like
all
Larry
your
Bird.
sleeves.
I'm gonna get some Converses and some high top socks.
Oh my God, we gotta do
stripes.
this. We got it. Can we change our name to the Old Heads?
Listen,
That would be.
No, if he hits that, that's disgusting.
Listen, that'd be actually a great idea. Like one game, we all like, okay, I dress up like Julius Erving, you dress up like Larry Bird, and we just dress like old guys and we hoop.
We got to do that.
Yeah, I'll dress up as like I'll do Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. We kind of look alike.
Perfect.
I think that'd be dope. That'd be dope. I'm gonna pick my hair out like for like hours trying to make sure my junk is like actually out and put a headband.
Dr. J's afro was that thing was out there.
Yeah,
so
I need a wig. I need a wig. Yeah, I need a wig.
I'm gonna get a Fu Manchu and a mullet, and I'll be Larry Bird. That'll be perfect. You want to be Mike?
Get some goggles. I mean, I pretty much already have.
Oh yeah, I want some goggles.
You wear your Lakers jersey. Wear your Lakers jersey. That would be the kicker of it all. Oh my God.
Wild.
Yeah.
Listen, for everybody listening to this, if we really do this for real, I just want y'all to know y'all will see this.
It'll be on YouTube.
You know what? I'm putting it.
And I would listen, and I just want y'all to know, even though I'm dressed up like Julius Erving, I would have my tongue in my mouth like I'm Jordan. Every layup I got, all that cool stuff.
Nah, it's gonna be. This has been a pretty good show though. Like I've been pretty entertained.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This was a good one. I feel like obviously the better shows are when we have guests coming on, giving their own takes. We've been on a bit of a hot streak, Jay. Look at this. We're coming up. We're going on 100 show on a roll.
Yes, sir.
I'm about to say this is like legit been a pretty good show.
Oh yeah, like I said, like this show right here to me was like one of our. This has probably been like the first time we did a show like this, like where we come in and like for a whole 30 minutes we just talking, just really cooling and vibing. Talk a little bit of sports in the middle of it, but I mean, then we wrap it up, just how we just did. Like, so now I like this way. I like how we did this. I feel like this right here, again, as long as Mike liked it, I'm definitely down with that. But I feel like our audience will definitely look at it and they'll be like, look at the guys showing a little difference in the shows.
They'll say, come back, Michael, for another one. I'm like, all right. If you want me to. All right.
We'll have the introductions like we do on talk shows. And joining special guest show, Michael Holdridge.
He's back again. And again. But no, I'm about to say, it was a good show. I mean,
is Avery awake? Does he want to make a guest appearance real quick before we sign off?
He'll be episode 97.
97? Word. We'll do one of those. We'll talk all about
I'll say I'm excited to listen to this one in the car. It always hits different in the car.
Yeah, it is different. I'll put it up, get it up there tomorrow night.
But no, we got that team meeting tomorrow, then we get the schedule, and then it's game time.
Word.
Yes, sir. I'm ready to hoop, man. I'm ready to hoop. Haven't hooped in a long time. As soon as I step in the gym, I'm gonna take a half court shot, and I just want everybody to know if I make the half court shot when I step in the gym, I will 1,000% be dropping 30. You can book it, and if I don't drop 30, I'm buying Glenn whatever he wants. I'm dropping 30.
You don't drop 30. All right, first game. First one to drop 30, the other one has to buy.
And then all of a sudden, Jay goes up for a layup to hit 30, and all of a sudden you see Glenn from behind block.
Wilson. Holdridge back to Wilson. Up for the layup. Blocked by
Wait, he's like, blocked by what?
Wait, they're on the same team. They're on the same team.
Blocked by who? What is he doing?
It's like when the two guys have the triple-double, they just need a rebound, and they're fighting each other for it.
Right.
It's like a game winner.
When Giannis did that, when Giannis, he was like a rebound away, and the game was already over with. He got the ball and ran all the way down on the other side of the court and missed the layup on purpose.
I can't believe they didn't let him keep the triple-double.
Yeah, I would have. I mean, I feel like he worked. I mean, first off, it's Giannis. It's different if the fourth guy on the bench.
Like Joe Schmo, like it's Giannis.
Right, yeah, it's Giannis. Like, this is like the best player in the league. Like, who cares? It's Giannis.
Bro, I mean, like, they didn't stop him. Like, if he had enough time to do that, that's the other team's fault.
Well, I mean, didn't he? I think the problem was he threw it off the glass. He should have threw it off the back rim. And got.
If they counted in a game, they shouldn't be able to go back and after be like, you know what?
Yeah. No.
Yeah, I mean,
you're having too much fun here.
He just missed the layup and got his rebound.
Stupid.
That's the best way to describe it. Offensive foul.
Yeah.
No, it's like we both have a one. We're both at 9 assists, and we're one away from a triple double. And we keep passing. No, you take the shot. No, you take the shot. No, you take the shot.
I'm be honest. What I do, I just throw it up in the air and I just lay it up myself and like, all right, I got a point in the assist for that.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. But man, definitely a great show, fellas. A lot of good stuff we talked about here. If you're someone listening, you're a fan of like just leisure talk, just casual guys talking. This right here was the episode for you. Again, episode 95, couple away from that episode 100 mark. Definitely tune in for that one. Me and Glenn we'll definitely get something special for you guys. Definitely cooking something up. Mike, you got anything? If you got anything to say before we get out of here?
I'll be back. I'll be back sooner than later.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, 1,000%.
You're gonna make a bunch of appearances on the game videos.
I'm gonna say this was a good show. It was good. We got the setup. The All Out podcast is taking off.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Only the beginning, my guy. Only the beginning.
Sure, hey, I'm
just begun.
Here for it all.
Yes, sir.
You definitely. Well, you already know you're definitely the first person in our All Out podcast Mount Rushmore. 1,000%.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. 1,000%. Glenn, what you got to send us on out of here?
I think that should be all. Of course, getting excited for the season. Not only for show y'all, but also to do it ourselves. Get excited, play with, run the rock with the boys again. It's gonna be like old times. It's gonna be lots of fun.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Michael,
hey, I got an 8 a.m. tomorrow, so I gotta rest up.
Oh yeah, you got an 8 a.m. I gotta be at work at 8 a.m. So definitely got a lot of 8 a.m. stuff going.
I got work
8 a.m.
stuff, but that's about it.
Hey, this is gonna be Glenn. Hey, this is Glenn at 8 a.m.
Yeah. Glenn gonna be drooling outside of his mouth.
Y'all enjoy class. Y'all enjoy school.
You enjoy your sleep, buddy.
Yeah, right.
Zonked out.
Yes,
my bedtime. I have the sleep schedule of an owl, so I don't have to go to bed.
I'm not like trying to do that. Like, I've been looking at that jersey, and they look like the uniforms from the High School Musicals. All I've been thinking about.
Hey, right, exactly. Like, listen, it looked like Glenn's about to shoot a shot, and everybody gonna run on the court, and he gonna be in the middle, so they're gonna start dancing.
Bro's gonna start singing.
Listen, like he gonna come flip off a locker or something. Man, got everybody out of the classroom is gonna dance with him.
Just start doing the dribbling like they do on the shoulders.
Right.
The funniest TikTok was this. This is the last thing I'll say. Then it was a TikTok. It was like recruiters going to see Troy Bolton, the guy from High School Musical. And they're like taking notes, and he's like, "What the hell is he doing? Why is he singing?"
They're videoing. Good shooter, sings too much.
It's like, what is he doing? Shoot the ball.
Or the Disney.
Like that to Ben Simmons.
Yeah. Disney went through a phase where they were hiring actors and they had no athletic ability. Like you'll be seeing football quarterbacks throwing
Bro,
the
it's
ball.
so bad. It's so bad.
Yeah, they literally throw their whole body out of place trying to get the ball like 5 yards.
Yeah, I mean, like, wow, you guys.
All those shows is terrible.
Y'all were in plays, not on sports teams.
Right. I mean, I don't think it's that hard to just drop back, let it go. They
Like a guy.
like they throw their whole.
They make it look tough though.
Do you know what's the sport? The not the javelin, the ball where they like turn and they throw the metal ball very far. That's what.
I know it's in track and field. I just don't know. I don't know what it's called. I used to do it in
shuttle. No, not shuttle puck. What is it called? Shock play.
Shock put.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to do it in Wii Sports all the time. I used to get Mario. It was on Mario and Sonic, and I used to get Browser, and I used to do. I was the man.
You used to get. Who'd you used to get?
Browser.
Browser? Like the search browser?
No, like Browser. Like what's the little
Bowser?
Mario?
We saw the Mario movie, so we're
Mario movie is top notch, bro. Have you seen it yet? You gotta see it. You gotta see it. When you come down for the game this week, we'll go see it. We'll have a few and go see the movie. It's funny as heck.
It was already bad enough they had to do Pikachu and they had to do Sonic. Now they want to do Mario. Like, no. I'm not even a Pikachu fan or nothing, but that's ridiculous.
That's funny.
But nah, you guys, listen. We're gonna go ahead and get out of here. Okay, we got some 8 a.m. stuff to be doing.
Yep. Gotta get ready for bed.
Yeah. But if you guys enjoyed it,
hey, get ready for bed. They say. After this, then it's bed.
Oh yeah, 1,000%. This game right here has all the makings to be very entertaining.
Let's say after this game, and I scroll on Instagram for 30 minutes, then it's bed.
That's honestly. I'll be honest. Like now, anytime I hit the sheets, I'm out. But like if I'm like sitting down or whatever, I'll be on my phone for like 45 minutes. I'm like, damn, what time is it?
Yeah. That's time.
All right, boys.
Time's go by fast.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Hey,
y'all have a good one.
Yes, sir.
Y'all enjoy the rest of this game. We'll see you. All right.
Yes,
Hoop season starts soon, fellas.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Later.